Owner of the fastest knockout in Invicta FC history, Chantel Coates takes on Caitlin Ginger Sammons. Touch of gloves, we are underway. Sammons in the black and tan, Coates in the black and red. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall, Kansas City, Kansas for Invicta FC 36. Appreciate you joining us tonight live on UFC Fight Pass. See the jab here early of Coates.
You can see Sammons' footwork and the way she's moving her head. She definitely doesn't want to be on the receiving end of one of those knockouts. Coates is staying nice and composed, but also moving her feet back and forth, probably trying to avoid a possible charging in takedown, excuse me.
One of our favorites, Tommy Toehold, checking in on Twitter tonight at Invicta Fights, at TJ DeSantis, at JulesK_fighter. Hashtag Invicta FC 36. Hard right hand finds a home for Chantel Coates.
You can see Sammons smiled at that. Sometimes fighters smile because it hurt, and sometimes they smile because they're like, oh, I took your best shot. Nice kick there to the lead leg of Coates. Flurry of action on the feet. We talk about the boxing of Chantel Coates, but Ginger Sammons has spent a lot of time working capoeira, not a traditional striking art, but still very much a striking dance, I guess you would call it. Yeah, huge cultural tradition. I wanted to point out that even though she has that boxing experience, Chantel Coates' chin is quite high, and I think Sammons is trying to find that opening to get there. Another spinning attempt.
Hard right hands on the inside there by Coates. Light on her feet here is Sammons. Taking the lead leg by Coates. See that jab again by Coates, and again a kick by Sammons.
And that inside kick to the lead leg can disrupt your opponent's momentum and their ability to throw a hard, especially a hard right hand or a hard cross. But you can see Sammons is definitely trying to stay covered there. I think, well, I know that Chantel Coates hits quite hard, and I think she's starting to really try to load up that shot and get that one-hit knockout. Sammons' nose is pretty red, as is her chest a little bit. It's like she got hit a couple times there.
Ooh, nice shot there by Coates. It seems like Coates is waiting a little bit for Sammons to make a move and then counter off of it.
Yeah, I think you're right there, TJ. I think she's, hoping for that takedown attempt so she can work on the inside with her striking. But she does have the longer reach. Nice kick exchange.
Jab on point there by Coates. Kick to the body there. 3 minutes down here in this first round.
Sammons' footwork is still fast, but not quite as poppy as it was earlier.
Nice kick to the body again by Coates. We talk about her boxing. She's got kickboxing as well when she mixes in those kicks.
Yeah, she's some Muay Thai experience as well as, being an Army veteran. She's done the training there, the combatives training there. Oh, nice!
Rocked is Caitlin Ginger Sammons. Chantel Coates trying to score another knockout. And Sammons smiling.
She's smiling, but she felt that one for sure. Leading with that leg kick is maybe not the best idea against somebody with such a hard jab and such a hard right hand. And man, Coates has really good accuracy on those long shots.
The right hand there, that one didn't land as flush as she would have wanted it to. With the power of Chantel Coates, you can hear a hush over the crowd, almost waiting for an explosive combination.
And Sammons is staying in motion, trying to, but she's been cracked a couple times.
Oh, right hand right there. Credit to Caitlin Ginger Sammons for walking through it. We've seen the right hand and the night of an opponent before. Ashley Kleinbeck was not able to survive the onslaught of Chantel Coates, but eating some shots as Ginger, Caitlin Sammons able to weather the storm thus far. ...20 seconds remain in this opening round.
I think Coates has so much confidence in her power. It's really her jab that's doing a lot of the damage here, TJ. Those flipping front kicks are a really nice way of keeping your range, but if Sammons isn't careful, you know, she can be out jabbed to a big power shot. Nice idea to wrap up right there.
Round number 2 ready to get underway. Chantel Coates, Caitlin Ginger Sammons. Sammons a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We'll see if she's able to utilize that here. Exchange of kicks early.
Coates' footwork is much more active in the beginning of this round, you know. Chin's still super high there, TJ, but you know, that kind of confidence to carry it like that. She's seeing something or she's feeling something in this that allows her to have that sense that she's not going to get hit as much.
Swing and a miss with a high kick by Sammons.
Sammons is really working there for the inside, trying to stay shelled up there and get those little shots in there.
Sammons content to kickbox thus far. I'm not sure why she hasn't switched and maybe try to get this fight to the floor, but it's a lot easier said than done, especially when someone's throwing power your way like Chantel Coates.
Yeah, and she may have a strategy because Coates missed weight very slightly, you know, that maybe she's going to try to exploit a hole she sees in the conditioning. And again, she is bouncier. She's staying in motion, but honestly, I would take her down if she had the ability to. And I would not be leading with that inside left kick. It is a good way to disrupt the right hand, but you have to land it at the right time or you're susceptible to the right hand.
Punch out the break there. It looked like Sammons was going to try to grab a hold of a leg of Coates, but unable to do so.
She has really fantastic composure in her responses. You know, when she gets hit or she lands her combinations or attempts her combinations, she comes back to that tight position just out of range.
Doubling up on the right hand is Coates. Nice right hand again by Coates. Coates really able to throw with power and sit down on his punches because Sammons hasn't really shot for the legs, hasn't really tried to catch her off balance too much, content to exchange with her, and I think that's why we see the confidence a bit of Chantel Coates growing.
Yeah, and I like the way she did that little switch stance to that right hand. It's a good way of offsetting, you know, nice. Yeah, I think she's just getting a little bit more pop in those punches. I think that Caitlin Sammons, you know, when she does land, she's not quite able to land with as much power.
This fight causing Julie Kedzie to shadow box here in the booth. Don't hit me.
Well, I make no promises.
Past the halfway point of this fight. Talked a lot about the jab of Chantel Coates. A lot coming off of it. It is an offensive maneuver. You can't get hurt by a jab, and I think we've seen that red in the nose here of Caitlin Sammons, but combinations usually off that jab. An underutilized technique in mixed martial arts.
It is, but you can see the way Sammons' posture is and the way she's moving. She's more cautious of that right hand. She's actually shifting her weight more to her right foot, more to her back pocket, which leaves her a little bit more susceptible to that jab. If I were Chantel Coates, I'd really be pumping that thing out there. Nice liver kick to grab her.
Credit to Sammons, still marching forward.
Yeah, I'd like to see Sammons try more hook punches, try to get outside of that right hand. Nice right cross length there, but she's really not able to get inside the reach as well as she should for a good takedown.
Are you surprised that Sammons hasn't tried to initiate a clinch and maybe slow down the pace of the fight that way?
Well, she just did. Oh, so. But yes, I think that's a really good idea. I think it's a good thing to do to push Chantel Coates onto her heels, get that takedown, and put her on her back or take her back.
We've seen Ginger Sammons in this position before. Rear naked choke victory her first time around, now trying to get another one. A lot of time here. Chantel Coates in trouble. There it is, and it's done! Caitlin Ginger Sammons weathered the storm, got in top position, and made it count. My goodness, Julie Kedzie, the composure on display from the now 2-0 Caitlin Ginger Sammons.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the second round. For your winner by way of tap out due to rear naked choke, Caitlin Ginger Sammons.
Caitlin Ginger Sammons getting it done. Submission victory, now 2-0 as a pro.